Cynthia Watros to share scenes with Golden Bachelorette runner-up Gansert on upcoming episode of General Hospital. Cynthia Watros to share scenes with Golden Bachelorette runner-up Gansert on upcoming episode of General Hospital. Guest spots on your favorite daytime dramas have been commonplace over the last several years. One show that often has real-life fans of the series score a one-day or short-term role is General Hospital. Think. Recently, the speech therapist Lois Hired, played by SNL's Sarah Sherman. Now, the Golden Bachelorette runner-up, who was vying for the heart of Joan Vassos, is coming to Port Charles. Retired ER doctor Guy Gansert, who lost out on love with Vassos when she gave the final rose and heart to Chalk Chapel, will be playing the part of a wildlife journalist named Jeffrey on next week's Wednesday, March 12th episode of GH. He will share scenes with Cynthia Watros, Nina Reeves, and from the looks of it, perhaps one scene which also includes Maura West, Ava Jerome. People.com broke the casting news and an exclusive clip which has Nina and Jeffrey being a bit flirty over his journalistic work. Nina says, "When I read your moving piece about trekking through the archipelago of Tierra del Fuego, it took my breath away. I had never read anything like it." Jeffrey responds, "A trip of a lifetime," adding, "My passion lies with exploring nature's untouched, unspoiled places." Admiring the man in front of her, Nina says to Jeffrey, "For a man of the wild, you clean up very nicely." So, just how did Guy Gansert come to the attention of GH producers and execs? Apparently, Gansert told one of the Bachelor franchise producers last November that he would really like a chance to be on such a well-respected long-running series that he used to watch in college. "Didn't we all watch GH in college too?" Explaining further, Gansert added, "Having had absolutely no acting experience, I said it kind of in jest. Within a couple of weeks, I received an email Zoom invitation with Frank Valentini, EP, General Hospital, and Dominic Nuzzi, Vice President, Production and Administration, ABC Daytime, Disney ABC Television Group." After a 30-minute Zoom interview, they loved the idea of a real ER doctor who made it to the final two of the Golden Bachelorette. "A month later, I received an offer to be on a small one-day episode." According to Gansert, he just has so much fun on the set of GH that he wants to make a return in the near future. "Before I went on the show, I was happy just to have one chance to see what it is like behind the scenes," said Guy. "Now I had so much fun and I feel like I could take being comfortable in front of a camera to a more relaxed and excellent level. GH, just give me one more chance." So, how do you feel about this, GH fans? Do you think it's cute to see the guy get to have his dream by being on the ABC daytime drama series, or not? Share your thoughts in the comment section. But first, check out this Instagram teaser for Guy Gansert's appearance when his character of Jeffrey shows us up at Nina's office at Crimson. The Golden Bachelorette. Should Chalk make more sacrifices for Joan? I'm sure his refusal to leave Wichita could be a red flag. Chalk Chapel won the inaugural season of The Golden Bachelorette, but his affinity for Wichita may point to trouble with Joan Vassos. I believe if Chalk wants this relationship to last, he'll need to make more sacrifices than he has been making. Although Joan and Chalk seem to really love each other after meeting on The Golden Bachelorette Season 1, the distance might tear them apart. Long-distance relationships are notoriously difficult, and relationships require sacrifice. Will Chalk be able to give up his beloved home in the name of love? And can their relationship survive if he doesn't? Chalk Chapel's 9-year engagement sets a precedent. Chalk and Joan hit it off immediately on The Golden Bachelorette, and Joan decided to spend her first one-on-one date with him. Their connection stayed strong throughout the series, and Chalk proposed to Joan. While the engagement happened quickly, Chalk's past indicates he may not rush the rest of their relationship. Chalk was formerly engaged to Catherine Gorey, who passed away after a lengthy battle with brain cancer. The two were engaged for 9 years but never tied the knot. His past shows he's used to taking commitments slowly and really analyzing if he wants to tie himself to someone legally. While Joan might be on the same page, she may want to wed faster than Chalk is used to. After all, life is short. Chalk may need to sacrifice his usual lifestyle if he wants to prove his love and keep Joan around. Chalk has been very open about his love for Wichita. In fact, his Instagram bio begins with the name of the city. In that bio, he tags the Golden Bachelorette and his own insurance business. Although he admits his family has moved away, he's built a life for himself in Kansas, and he clearly hopes Joan also takes a liking to the city. According to him, Joan's already fallen in love with the low cost of living and the cheap foot massages available in town. However, Joan loves the East Coast. She's originally from Maryland and has had her sights set on New York City. Recently, Joan traveled to NYC without Chalk to host a podcast with fellow Bachelor Nation alum Charity Lawson. Chalk stayed in Wichita instead of accompanying his fiancée when it meant leaving his beloved home. If Joan has her heart set on settling down on the East Coast, I think Chalk will need to move to be with her, or the relationship may not survive. Is Chalk used to being the boss? Chalk is the owner of Insurance Services Group, a full-service insurance agency. The agency is based out of Wichita, another reason Chalk may find it hard to move for Joan. As the owner of a company, Chalk is probably used to being the boss and having the final say. However, relationships are about compromise, and I doubt Chalk will be able to get everything he wants from the relationship without some trade-offs. He may need to give something up to make his relationship with Joan work, whether that's his beloved city or his usual long engagement.